do that burst damage. Let's let's go. Let's go. I just tried to muscle up just like out of nowhere. Just got it. First tee. Let's get it. Come on. Explosive power. Oh, like crazy, insane. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm so excited. So pumped up for this workout. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Bro, I am super hyped for this video. I'm feeling so strong. Let's go. Yeah. So we hit 150 pounds. The bulk is going really successfully. And yeah, I've been working really hard at this in the past month, and I wanted to show you my journey, show you what I've been doing to get to where I am now. So like I said in the last video, I want to train every single day, but that doesn't mean I'm training really hard every single day. There are different ways to train so you can stay active every single day. And what I do is I have major workouts every other day with minor workouts in between those days. So for my major workouts, I'm hitting the major muscle groups, which is going to be the chest, the back, and the shoulders. And then for my minor workouts, I'm working on techniques training, I'm working on mobility, yoga, and legs. The reason why legs is on my minor workouts list is because I don't have to do as much for my legs, because my legs are just a lot stronger than my upper body right now, right? So I'm trying to get that proportional physique. So that's why legs is on the minor workouts. Hopefully that makes sense. It's not like I'm skipping leg day. I still do my squats, my pistol squats. Those feel awesome, but there's more emphasis that's needed for my upper body to build a more proportional physique right now. For my major workouts, the focus is on my key lifts. Those are the most important exercises that I do. So I put more weight, put more intensity into those ones, and they work on the most aesthetic muscle. I also work on some complementary exercises at the end of the workout to work on my weaknesses. So for chest day, I actually have 3 versions, okay? So for the first one, I have my weighted one, I also have my calisthenics one, and then I also have a push day. So it all depends on what I'm doing, right? So if I'm at the gym, I'll do incline chest. I'll bash those out as fast as I can. So not as fast as I can, but do as many as I can. Of course, I'm not doing as much weight as some of y'all beasts out there, but you gotta start somewhere, and we're gonna be building up from here. So incline chest, key lift right there for the upper chest. Also, if I'm doing a push day, I'll move into some shoulder presses, lateral raises, all that. But if I want to stick to primarily just chest, then I'll move on to some dumbbell flies and some other chest exercises. If I'm at home or outside, then I only have my body weight to work with, so I'm just doing calisthenics. I only do push-up variations, different types of push-ups. I made a whole short about this you can check out right here. But I start off from the hardest one to the easiest one, and then I end off with triceps as well. So at the end of every chest workout, I just finish off with triceps, blast those out, whether it's tricep dips, whether it's real dips, or like tricep extensions with the dumbbells, all that, those work great. You can see that my workouts vary quite a bit. I do different things every single day. I try to keep things fresh, keep things different. Because think about it, if you only work out one way, if you only do a push-up from the regular way, you get good at pushing like this, but that's about it. But if you switch up the positions, maybe go like wider stance, narrow grip, maybe staggered, and maybe like one hand, all that, it gets you stronger in different ways. That's why I have a weighted chest day, a calisthenics chest day, as well as a push day. For back day, it's not that variable though, because I don't use weights for my back. I like doing just full calisthenics back exercises. That's my favorite type. I love doing pull-ups, so I just do different pull-up variations. I'll do the regular grip, I'll do the close grip, I'll do the wide grip, all those different variations. Sometimes I do neutrals, chin-ups, all of that. Sometimes I'll do it slow, like slow negatives. It really just like changing it up. Sometimes I just go max up regular pull-ups, only do regular pull-ups. So it's all about changing it up and getting strong in different ways, all right? At the end of my back workouts, I usually, if I'm at the gym, I'll finish off with some dumbbell shrugs, some weighted shrugs, work on those traps, and also some forearm exercise, whether it is farmer walks or doing those like little curls with the forearms, all that. I also do neck exercises. So that might sound crazy, but I do neck exercises if I have the time for it, whether it's on chest day or back day. If I'm at the gym, I'll get a light plate, maybe like 10 pounds, and just start curling forward and backward on the bench. For shoulder day, it's pretty simple. I always use weights for this. I am gonna be trying to move on to some pikes and some handstands soon, but right now it's just dumbbell stuff. So of course you got your regular shoulder press, you got your lateral raises, and then all those other exercises, reverse flies, all that, hitting all 3 delts, right? But if I'm doing a shoulder day, I usually also do arms as well. So biceps and triceps, depending on what other workouts I have in the future. So if I have a huge back day coming up, then I wouldn't do like a lot of biceps, right? If I have a huge chest day coming up, then I wouldn't do triceps like crazy, right? Because I want to be able to work on those other exercises, those other workouts later on. So those are my major workouts. Of course, I don't have like hours and hours every single day to train. That's why I focus on the aesthetic muscles and then work on some complementary stuff as well. So of course, upper chest, lats, lateral delts, traps, those are going to give you that V taper. And those are the most aesthetic muscles. Let's go. And so now on to my minor workouts. This is where I train technique, where I do mobility, flexibility work, some legs, all that stuff. So first, for technique training, this is where I practice my calisthenic progressions. These are very tough stuff, and I'm really slowly trying to build up my strength, really. So for calisthenics, if you don't know, some of these harder progressions like the planche can be insanely, it looks impossible. And so you have to build up some of the smaller stuff, like your tendons in your elbows, to be able to properly do the planche. So right now I'm doing a lot of straight arm leans. This builds strength in the elbows, elbow tendons. I also do pseudo planche push-ups, which now instead of pushing from your chest, you're pushing from your waistline. So you're increasing the load that you're having to carry. You're getting used to carrying more of your body weight for the planche. I also do a bunch of L-sit stuff. Those are really fun. That's a great exercise for your core. And it looks really cool. So I always do L-sits. I also have one yoga session that I go to every single week that keeps me flexible, keeps me mobile, and I've been already seeing some insane progress with being able to like stretch farther, and that's really great for me. I also try to work on some mobility stuff throughout the week, whether it's passive or active mobility, and sometimes I try this in with my leg workouts. So instead of maybe doing like a kettlebell swing, like a regular kettlebell swing, I'll do a one-arm kettlebell swing. So now I'm working on those 7 key features like I talked about in my first episode of my training philosophy. And that's my workout routine. Lately, it's very variable and I change it up all the time, but it keeps things fresh, keeps things different, it keeps it fun, right? That's really important. I swear, that's the goal for consistency. If you're not enjoying your workouts, then you're not gonna like last that long. Also, important note is that to change things up this frequently, to have all these things very like variable and different, might not be the best for beginners. You might want to just keep with a same routine, but for myself, I like to change things up. This increases your physical literacy. I'll talk about that in another video, but that's really important in being able to do a wide range of activities and being comfortable in those different situations. Sometimes I like to do those regular workouts, right? We're doing like the optimal like 8 to 12 reps or whatever, or sometimes I just go like max to fatigue. Like I just go like as many as I can do. Sometimes I do like nickels and dimes. I don't know if you've seen David Goggins workout where he does like the push-ups and pull-ups. Like you just blast those out until you're dead and then you just keep going. So I like to change things up. I like to work out in the gym, at home, outside, in the forest. Like I change things up as much as I can, keep things fresh. That's so important. The key for me is to work on those key lifts, the major muscle groups, and then do all 3 types of training. So resistance training for your muscles and your bone health. Then you got your aerobic training for your cardiovascular health, and then mobility training for your joint health. Doing all 3 is super important. If you only do one, you only get one type of benefit. If you do all 3 though, you get all 3 benefits. So do all of them when you can. And so we're gonna keep moving on with this training. I'm gonna show you on my journey. I'm gonna continue bulking. So that means 3 meals a day, plus lots of different snacks and a protein shake. So that usually hits the calories that I need and the protein requirements that I need. But yeah, if you're trying to bulk it yourself and you need some tips, if you're skinny and trying to get bigger, the key here is to literally just eat even when you're not hungry. That's how you're gonna get bigger, eh? That's how you do it. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this gave you a bit of insight into how I train. Maybe you can take some stuff from what I do to your own training. But yeah, like you don't have to train like everybody else. Everybody's different, and what might work for me might not work for you. But hey, we're gonna see if we can continue progressing, having growth, and in a month's time, I'll show you where we're at once more. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of my physical training, check out this video because it shows my like general philosophy behind how I train. And that's definitely laying the groundwork for the days to come. So thank you for watching. Just remember, if anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it's sent for them. So please, kill the flesh.